Hey, it's I think it's Sunday morning, 6 a.m. We're at the tail end of November. We just passed the Black Fridays. It's the Sunday after the Black Friday. Sorry, I'm hooking up my power. Sorry for the noise on the mic. Um, you know what? I used to do lives all the time years ago. You know, years ago, like 2020. You know, when the coronavirus set in. Yeah, that's when I would do lives. And man, you know, I just got to a point where I'm reflecting about this whole whiplash on civil society we call coronavirus, you know. It's been some crazy times. And I'm just stream of consciousness. I don't plan to go live. I kind of compulsively go live. And I guess I just had enough stuff to say. But I'll just, you know, this is just it's a personal thing. You know, for myself even. Maybe nobody watches this but me. You know, I'm not a big star. You know, the fact that I can do a YouTube live on my phone, that's pretty cool. You know, I earned that. Not everybody can do that. So I'm going to do a responsible live because, you know, I'm just barely responsible enough to do a YouTube live. That's kind of, that's what you're looking at. And those are my dogs tearing stuff up. And I got black lights on because, honestly, I like to keep my windows open so I can see what's going on out there. And with the black lights, I can still shuffle around back here without people invading my privacy. You know, I can still see what I'm doing without there being any details. And then I also have like, this is ultraviolet reactive tape. And so it kind of becomes an emitter, you know, and it's fun. You know, it's like you're in the club or something. But I'll put little markers on things that I'm trying to find it. So I have like a night mode, and I'll put like little markers so I can quickly find the things that matter at night and ignore the things that don't. Because, yeah, I want to focus at night. And I changed my schedule a couple of weeks ago. I'm a couple of weeks in, I'm drinking a water. And most people associate me with drinking Monster Energy all the time. But I'm a couple of weeks into cutting out the energy drinks, is what I should say. So I've still had, during those couple of weeks, I've had a total of like 100 milligrams of caffeine, which is like 2 Cokes. You know what I mean? Oh, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. Learn more. Like, they're going to do that like in the middle of my, let me do that. So like, let me do that. So like, I'll try to recollect. This will be autobiographical information. But I retired in 2018 and it's 2024. And so, you know, I may come out of retirement, but I kind of got this idea from my dad. I'm not sure anybody knows about this, but my dad, he used to smoke cigarettes, you know? And so sometimes he'd be smoking cigarettes on the front porch or something, and I'd be talking to him. And I didn't know this at the time, but people that smoke cigarettes, they get a sharpened mental acuity from the effect of the nicotine, you know? And so when you see people smoking cigarettes and they're squinting one eye or something, you know, some of those, you know, are drug-induced wise decisions, perhaps. I don't know, observations. In any case, you know, my dad told me, he's like, you know, he's talking about money and power and freedom, kind of. So you imagine that as like a three-dimensional landscape, and you're just constantly moving around to some point in this three-dimensional landscape. Most people know on the coordinate of money where they are. They're like, oh, I got debt, I got valuables, I got credit, I got this, I got that, my credit score, here's my banking account balance. Most people get the money dimension, right? Then the power, you know, my my dad articulated it to me. He's like, once you've got enough money that you really don't need any more money, then the next thing is power, So my dad suggested that until you got enough money, it's like Maslow's triangle. Until you got enough money, you're not going to be thinking about power, And then, I don't know. Now, what was the third one? I already forgot what I was talking about. I saw somebody popped into my live. So I've been talking for 5 minutes and not sure who it is in there, but welcome. And I'm not really experienced at doing lives, so I kind of forget what I'm doing, but I've got, thousands of hours of live broadcasting experience. So I know what I'm doing, at least, talking on camera and stuff. But genuinely, it's been a couple of years, really, since I come out from under my shell. And, I think one reason why I'm willing to come out from under my shell is because I'm seeing people getting prosecuted. So I have been so afraid of criminals, that I've been hiding. And not just one criminal, multiple. And, I think it's kind of a come to Jesus moment. And so I'm peeping my little head out again. What happened this morning, I don't know if it was the witness protection program or a medical event, but we got a new neighbor and there was a bunch of uniformed officers out there, not police officers, but I shouldn't say officers. There was a bunch of uniformed employees. Yeah, there's a bunch of uniformed employees out there. And there was a conversation I got woken up to with tension. They're having a discussion, like what they were going to do or something. I don't even know. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to invade anybody's privacy, but this is a new neighbor, and I'm like, woke up at 4 in the morning, and I'm like, what's going on? And I asked them what's going on, and they didn't really tell me, and I guess it's none of my business, but it's already bad enough with everybody digging through their trash, man. I don't know what's going on with my neighbors. We'll stop. We'll stop there. I'm not trying to give up nobody's privacy. I respect my neighbors in general. But anyways, that's why I'm up at 4 in the morning. That's why. You know, uh, today anyway. I mean, it's Black Friday, and you know, I bought an item. I bought this. We got something called the Porch Fest, and the Porch Fest is an annual event, and I bought an item called the Soundbox 4, and it's a new speaker. It's supposed to be, I think, 125 decibels, which is crazy loud. 85 decibels is like a motorcycle muffler's limits. And it's on a logarithmic scale, so it's like it doubles with increasing numbers. That's really loud. Anyway, I got this new speaker system that runs off like $150 battery and can run for more than 24 hours at a time. So you fully charge. You can use it for a mobile PA system is really what it is. And normally it's like $1,000, but Black Friday it's $750, and they got the new model, and it's got Bluetooth, and it's got XLR input, and it's loud as anything, and all this stuff, and everybody loves it. Blah 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 blah. So I got one, and I pay with my Apple Pay, and I got shipped to my old address, which was in Marina Del Rey. So I spent the morning after talking with these guys, waking me up and whatnot. Then I went online. I ordered this speaker system, and then they shipped it to my old address. So I've been online. I've been on the phone talking to Wells Fargo, and yeah, I sent them an email first, saying, hey, ship it to, the other address, because they had a different billing. I said, ship it to the billing address, because I'm 6 hours away. So that's what's going on today. But if you see the playlist on there for the Tower Porch Fest, you can see last year's Porch Fest. I really want to get the backyard opened up, and I got a tiny house over here. And you know what? I was more ambitious. I thought I was going to get everything done for last year's Porch Fest like in 4 weeks, and I've already had an extra 6 months, and I'm still not done. And it's just, I don't know, it's humbling. Like, I guess I can only do so much, man. Like at the 10-minute mark of a live video, I start to, let me just self-assess. I had one number that says, oh, someone's listening to you. It totally changed everything. And even with experience, I'm like, oh crap, it's the first time anybody's listening to me for how long? It's been years. Because there's some chance, like, I don't know, somebody could send a message and go, oh, guess what? So and so's online. Go check them out. Because I got a worldwide audience a couple years ago. In general, I'd have 10 people listening live at a given time. And then we were on a platform that was so toxic, it got shut down. It's kind of like TikTok's about to get shut down, perhaps. So everybody's enjoying it, but it's like so good that people are having a hard time, keeping their lives healthy, right? And TikTok's going through that now. So I don't know. Now we got AI and robots, all these other things going on, and like coronavirus in the rearview mirror. Seems like everybody now is talking about Elon Musk, and I think there's this other PayPal venture capitalist or whatever. This guy that I think his name was it Theo or something. There's some other multi-billionaire or something that he consulted with Sam Altman and with Elon Musk. It's like these billionaire boys club or something from all these Silicon Valley executives that are over here in the Bay Area back in 2000, and I was around in the Bay Area back in that same time too. So I know a couple, I brushed elbows perhaps with a couple of these guys, and still proximally located. I could go pay them a visit, if there was a story to follow up on, But I've been singing karaoke. I've been doing AI artwork. I've been doing AI music. I've been spending way too much money for somebody who has no income, especially this Black Friday. I went Christmas shopping telling myself I'm going to sell this stuff, but I don't know. I like buying stuff, man. So I'm buying enough stuff. I'm going to have to start working again, That's the problem. I'm living a lifestyle like somebody who's working, and that doesn't last very long. So what that means is I'm probably gonna be selling some stuff because I've been buying, and everything I buy, I'm like, oh, this would sell, this would sell, this would sell, and technology doesn't age well on the value equation, and I got a lot of technology over here, so by now it's like I got a house full of 10-year-old technology. It's like when you went to visit your great grandparents or something, and they had lawn ornaments with culturally inappropriate references and stuff, and you're like, hey, this kind of old, you should update. All right, that's enough. I had fun talking to you guys, and maybe we'll do it again. If you enjoyed catching up with AHIGH, say something in the comments. My DJ name is 822Q, and you can find me on Suno, but I don't know if you could just search for 822Q and add another keyword to it or not, but hopefully at some point my stuff will be popular enough you can just search for 822Q. But in any case, oh, you know what? I think I randomly, what was that? Where is that? I think I had it. I apologize. I thought there was something here I could find, but I did a search for 822Q, and it's one of those little twist-on wire caps or something, I was like, whoa, that's actually something in the real world, and somebody would. I didn't intend to include that, but that's just some trivia. But anyways, I am going to end it right here. I see somebody just came in, but yeah, I was just on my way out, and I appreciate connecting with everybody. And if you want to get back in touch, leave some comments, okay? All right.